Mr. Engineer, I want you to share the screen because we have some developing news coming out of the United Kingdom. Thank you very much. Uh, this is when Boris Johnson, this was last month, before the local elections that took place in the United Kingdom, where Boris Johnson's Conservatives wiped the floor with the Labour Party in England, uh, which has the most mayors and other things. The local elections, not a general election. This was a local election where British people were electing mayors and police commissioners and MSPs, ministers, members of the Scottish Parliament and Welsh Parliament and Northern Ireland, etc. And the Conservatives wiped the map of the Labour Party in England. They didn't do so well in Scotland, and they did a little better in Wales, but not too much. But they won because England is the largest, I guess you could say, province or region of the United Kingdom. And Boris Johnson had said before these local elections that there is no need for lockdown restrictions from June 21st. He said there's nothing in the scientific data now that means the roadmap to ending lockdown plans will be amended. Now we turn after the elections when Boris and his conservatives won a thumping majority. And I was warning people, do not get comfortable with Boris, because Boris is a sneaky guy. He is a sneaky guy. He'll do whatever he says to get elected, and then he'll go back to sucking the tit of the New World Order. And my predictions have proved correct. Now, Boris Johnson says today, and this was about 5 hours ago, Britain it's 12:14 in the afternoon now here. In Britain, it's like 5 something now. I think this happened 5 hours ago. So this happened around this time now in the United Kingdom, where Boris Johnson said local lockdowns are not ruled out if COVID, I call it China virus because it came from China. All viruses that come from a specific origin have always been named after their origin. And I don't blame Chinese people. I blame the Chinese government for hiding all of this and, letting this take off. The Chinese virus takes off again. He says the government is anxious about the Indian China virus variant, and there will be more announcements before the end of May. Remember what I said to y'all? Remember? I said as soon as Boris gets his comfortable win in the local elections, there's going to be another variant. There's going to be some other thing that happens. The Indian variant is taking off. We have to lock down the country now. It's for your safety. We have to lock down the country. It's for yours. The Indian variant this Indian variant has been around for a long, they've been talking about this for months now. Months. They've been talking about this Indian variant for months. And it's only now Boris Johnson is saying, oh, we just now seen this thing is getting serious. Let's lock everything down again. When the Indian variant was still going on, look at what he said. There's no need for lockdown. He said that there is nothing in the scientific data now that means the roadmap to ending lockdowns will be. Patriots, what more proof do you need that these people are playing with us? How can people sit there and call me the conspiracy theorist or me the tinfoil hat? I am giving you, these people are giving you, they are giving you their plan right in front of your damn pimpled nose. It's right in front of your nose. I mean, it's right there. They're playing with us, and we are allowing them to. I mean, and I'll tell you something. I live here. I live in Canada for those of you who are watching from Britain, I live in Canada in a province called Ontario, and we've got a premier who is similar to Boris, but he's actually, I would say he's worse actually. Doug, the domesticated house slave Ford. I would say he's worse. I mean, here's the thing with Boris. I think Boris, deep down in his heart, is a good guy, but he likes his power. He likes power, you know. He likes power, and he's also, I think, afraid. He's afraid. He doesn't want to be viewed as an extremist, or you know. And I don't think he's necessarily the brightest bulb. You know, I'm just being honest. I'm just saying, but I like Boris Johnson personally. I won't tear him up like I tear up Doug Ford. Doug Ford, I don't think is a nice person. I think Doug Ford is a bad person. I think Doug Ford he's a sellout, first of all, but he's also arrogant too. I think he needs to go to jail. Something is wrong with him. And I regret every day of my life I've been supporting him. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. He's going to do the same thing Boris is doing. I'm telling you, you mark my words. Next year, there's going to be an election here in Ontario, provincial election. It's similar to local elections, but it's provincial. It's not federal Canadian, you know. There's going to be an election in Ontario next year. And mark my words, you're going to start seeing everything start to open back up. You know, you're going to start seeing the crowds come out just like in England. You're going to start seeing the bars, the pubs open up just like England, the restaurants, the fairgrounds. You're going to start seeing people walking up and down Lundy's Lane, Niagara Falls, Yonge Street in Toronto. You're going to start seeing things open up. And, you know, Doug Ford will start making speeches about, we conquered the virus. We conquered it with my cheesecake. Y'all don't know that joke. You only have yourself to blame. I'm not going to explain it. But you know, he's going to do that. I'm telling you. And you guys, because most of the viewers who watch my stuff are generally on the conservative side. Which I'm an independent, but most of my views are conservative, though I don't belong to any party, and I never will, unless I create my own party, or unless I become the leader of a party and then transform it in my image. But that's, you guys will fall for it. All of you guys who said you hated Doug and this and that, you're gonna start falling. I'm telling you, he's gonna play into your head. He is gonna play. He's already trying to. He was out there the other day crying on television. Oh, all this lockdown is so hard. He's going to do the same thing Boris is doing. And you guys are going to fall for it, and he's going to win again. I think I hope he doesn't. I really don't know. He's down right now, but I think he's going to play you all like a fiddle. And then when he wins, there's going to be a new variant. There's going to be, maybe the Indian variant will become worse, or there's going to be some South African variant, or a Brazilian variant, or a Portuguese variant, or something, or there's going to be a mixture of COVID-19 and bird flu, and H1N1 is going to be mixed in there, and maybe a little dose of swine flu, and we're going to all be locked down again. I'm telling you, don't fall for these people. They're playing us. This has nothing to do with the virus. This is all about control. They are playing us like a video game. They are playing us like a PlayStation. They're playing us like an Xbox. They're playing us like a Nintendo 64. I'm telling you, Boris Johnson said there's no, let me show you something here. Can I show you, Mr. Andrew, put this back up here, please. Look at the date of this when Boris Johnson said there will be no need for a lockdown restriction. Look at the date, the 20th of April, 2021. That was just recently. And look at this now. Boris says local lockdowns not ruled out if COVID takes off again. He says the government is anxious about the Indian COVID, and there will be more announcements at the end of May. 13th of May. That wasn't that long ago. What happened between the 13th of May and the 20th of April. I'll tell you what happened on election, which Boris won. And now he's gone back to being sucking off the tit of the New World Order and Bill Gates and the big pharma and all of these people telling him to lock us down and keep tabs on the people. This virus only kills less than 1% of people who get it. Sweden has never had a lockdown. Japan, same thing. Sweden never had a mask mandate. It's the same thing in Japan. Their population is doing just fine. I mean, okay, even if we can forget, maybe Boris Johnson is not being, nefarious. Maybe he's not doing this because of the election. Well, okay. Let's say, for example, no, he's no, okay, fine. Okay, he's not doing it because he won the election. Okay. Well, then that means that the people he's taking his advice from are incompetent. I can't trust them. These doctors, these so-called PhDs, these doctors, these medical health officers, all these people, they're incompetent. They're incompetent because, Mr. Engineer, please put this back up again, please. Because if Boris Johnson says he's taking advice from scientists, and the scientists tell him on the 20th of April, there's nothing scientific in the data right now that means there's going to be a roadmap for ending lockdowns. And then just a few weeks later, the same scientist said, I think we should change our mind. We should change our mind that we may need to lock down again, which is going to happen. Y'all are going to be locked down again in the UK. You all are going to be locked down. I bet you every penny I have, every clothes, all the clothes in my closet and the clothes off my back, y'all will be locked down again. I'm telling you. Then that means the scientists are incompetent. They don't know what they're doing. So it's either the scientists and the doctors are incompetent, or the New World Order, of which Johnson is working for, and everyone else, they're playing us like a fiddle. I actually think it's both. I think it's both. In any case, you know, you guys are very fortunate to be subscribers of Arana Nation. You all are very fortunate. You guys get information that no one else gets. You guys get insight that no one else gets. No one will talk about these things. No one will get into this stuff. No one. Fox News won't do it. Sky News won't do it. Talk radio, even InfoWars really won't get into. I mean, they are probably the best. But I mean, for just little old me, 28-year-old, with a college education, who's now trying to get master's education, to come across this and to report it to you guys. I mean, it's almost like as if we don't want to believe, but I believe, and you all are lucky. So if you haven't subscribed already and you watch my videos on a regular basis, please subscribe, because here's what you're gonna do if you do that. You're gonna help me beat YouTube's algorithms. Now, YouTube is censoring me. This information that you guys are getting right now, it's really only my subscribers who are getting this. People who aren't necessarily subscribed, they constantly are told that they can't find my videos. It's hard to search online. You know, they were following me for a long time and now they can't find it because they weren't subscribed, because YouTube is shadow banning me. It's shadow banning. So subscribe and like the video, because that also beats, it's scientifically proven that the more people like videos, when you hit that like button and you subscribe and you share the content, YouTube's algorithms, which are designed to hide people they don't like, it gets messed up. That's a scientifically proven thing. It gets messed up because the more likes a video gets, the more the algorithms get destroyed. It's almost like pouring water on electric cables. It becomes faulty. So let's pour water on YouTube's cable wires. I mean, we can't do it physically, but let's do it metaphorically. Let's pour water on their equipment. Let's damage it. Let's take a baseball bat and smash YouTube's AIs and their cable cords. Let's cut their cable cords and pour hot water on their computer keyboards and all kinds of stuff metaphorically. Let's do it. Please. I'm not asking you to donate. I'm not asking you to do anything. Just please, I'm pleading with you because it's not for my own vanity. Look, I don't get money from this anymore. Really, you all don't donate. Nobody donates. So I don't get money from this. And I don't ask for donations because I find in the art of the deal, when I ask for too much, people don't do anything. So I don't even ask for donate anymore. If you want to donate, that's great, but I don't ask for that. I don't want money to do this. And YouTube has demonetized my channel, so I don't get a penny for what I do. I have my own jobs right now. This I do because it needs to be done. So I'm not going to ask you for donations. And if I ask for donations, y'all end up not doing anything. You won't even, that's the art of the deal. So I ask for the bare minimum. Just hit that little thumbs up button and subscribe and share the video. I mean, even if you just hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, that does wonders. And then you share it so that other people can get this information who are concerned, but they know something is going on, but they really can't put their finger on it. I put my finger on it. And then they can share it with other people. And then hallelujah and boom, shakalaka goes right there. That information goes all over the place. I'm telling you, if my information that I give you guys were to be on mainstream media, let me tell you, all of this stuff would end tomorrow because I'm giving you stunk down information. This is real stuff. This is real. So just help me to help you. I can't do all of this by myself. I can't. And we're making progress, but it's a bit too slow. So help me. I have 13,000 of you. I know some of you may have gone because y'all are Zionists and you don't like the fact that I tell the truth about Zionism and all that stuff, which I'm about to do in my next video. So, just be prepared. I'm just telling you that right now. I ain't never gonna shut up. So if you are an extreme Zionist, you're an extreme, you don't say anything about Israel or all that, you might as well just go on right now because I'm gonna continue. That video, I've already made it. I'm about to upload it right now. So I'm just telling you right now. So, but for all of you other people out there, even if you're a Zionist, you like to hear me delve into information and dissect it and point things out and put my finger on the truth and the facts and on your own suspicions, subscribe and like this video and share it. This is the Arana Show.